Hi, I'm Shelley Wood. You might know me from shelleywood.com. This is my tiny sewing room where I make doll clothes sewing videos. Today, I'm going to show you how to make this adorable snowflake dress. It's designed to fit 8-inch baby dolls. Like little cutesies, 8.5-inch doll that comes from JC Toys. But before we begin, please visit shelleywood.com to download this free printable sewing pattern and use it to cut out all the shapes you see here. As we work on this project, you may notice that I'm reusing some old felt. These lines may appear in some of my photos. It won't matter much as long as the unlined side is all that you see in the final product. Begin by placing the bodice back on top of the bodice front, as you see here in this video clip. Then you're going to stitch across the shoulder. You do the same thing with the other back. The bodice now looks like this. Open up the bodice and press each shoulder seam. Your bodice now lays flat, like so. Join two sides where a notch has been cut. Stitch along this side seam area. Do this for both side seams on the bodice. Now you're going to want to press each side seam to flatten it. Now's the time to add the embroidered snowflake. Of course, this step is optional, but if you wish to do this embroidery, I have another tutorial video showing you how to make a rambler rose and how to turn that rambler rose into a snowflake. Links to the most helpful embroidery tutorials can be found on my website, shelleywood.com. Links will be provided with this blog post. Put the bodice aside for a minute and let's work with the skirt. We're going to create a double fold hem in the skirt. You do this by simply folding one time and then a second time. You can use a sewing machine, but I use a whipstitch whenever I'm hemming. My whipstitch tutorial is also provided on my website, shelleywood.com, if you'd like to learn how to do the whipstitch. Next, we gather the skirting. It's opposite of the hem, but do not tie off your gathers until you pin the bodice to the skirt. Now, it's important to leave an extra flap of ungathered snowflake fabric at each end of the bodice, because this flap of fabric will then be used for a double fold closure. Go ahead and attach the skirt to the bodice with your stitches and remove the straight pins as you go. Lay the bodice out as shown here. And now you're ready to double fold that extra flap of fabric to form a closure on each side of the skirt. Whip stitch along this closure, or if you use a sewing machine, you can just stitch it up. When you get both skirting closures done, we're going to add snaps down the back from top to bottom, and you're ready to try it on the doll. so cute. For more free printable sewing patterns and tutorial videos, including those for making the matching diaper, yep, I've got a tutorial for that, and her little felt slippers, or for more free patterns for dolls of many shapes and different sizes, please remember to visit my website, shelleywood.com. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos and free patterns, oh, please tell your friends about my website, where you can find free patterns for doll clothes like this dress. Bye.